You kind of jumped the gun there. You were a bit early there, Josh.
Oh, that's a damn shame.
Where was this energy on Saturday?
Oh, what happened on Saturday?
Absolute freaking deadness.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
everyone was dead.
How?
It was a long frickin' week, okay? And
Okay.
And in my defense, I wasn't. I was playing Yules how he's supposed to
Yeah.
be played, which is an asshole.
Yeah.
I was.
Wow.
I think it didn't help us well. That,
Ah!
I think it didn't help us well that, and I hope she doesn't kick me out of this, but Inferno kind of reached over the line of drinking to the point where she went from hyper to philosophical.
Oh no.
So that was an interesting moment.
This is why I don't allow drunk people in my personal campaigns.
I,
That and because I had a sexual assault issue with somebody doing that one time, and I just made sure not to let it happen again.
that's fair. Like,
Yeah,
I normally don't. but-
never again.
I normally don't, but it oddly helps Inferno not be shy and just be quiet all session.
Oh yeah, with Inferno being like an online, it's fine. But if in person, I would
no.
just be like, no Inferno.
Yeah, in person wise, I'd prefer sobriety.
No.
Yeah, to be fair, I think it should be fine in person. It's just
Yeah,
online, it's a bit more difficult, I think.
yeah.
You can't see people's faces, and
I mean, you say
it
that, but
disassociates and it causes it.
you say that, but I've tried to do sessions before where I've clicked back to Discord and everyone's webcams have been flaring and switching between each other. They'll be like, huh. Yeah, like that. I see you there, Josh.
I don't know what
Quite
you're
literally.
talking about. Like
I
what?
Oh no, it's I brought this upon myself. I
Totally
probably
not
got
why I
myself
drink on
to blame.
Tuesdays, honestly.
Anyway, greetings everyone, welcome back to the Devil. I have not done that in ages. My apologies.
Welcome back to Devil Terror.
Welcome back to Dark Tides of Zanabad.
Ah!
Welcome back to Wizard Lizards.
Oh, it's been months.
It has been months for that.
Oh no.
Rick welcomes you back.
Welcome back to Cities of Mist.
Oh god.
Look here, the shit's coming along. Okay, it's explanations will come.
Anyway, greetings. Welcome back to the Dark Tides of Runeterra. So, oh yeah, no, the stone's different because stone wall. I remember now. Oh, sorry, I just saw like the little stone down there on the alley. Like, why did I place that? Oh yeah, stone wall. Last time you.
That was adorable.
That's a well timed.
Also, I'm sorry, I got distracted by two things though. Like, I got distracted first of all by the sneeze, and also because they're like an advert on the telly for that Crudes 2 movie. And I just realised, well, the caveman in that looks like Guru Larry.
You know, I watched that one. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
So,
I like fruit, though.
So last time you all went. Oh, have we actually stolen enough that we're getting Raka? Because I just saw Raka's icon pop up. So last time you all.
Hey! We are not going to let. The goal is not to let Lay finish this introduction.
We're coming up to 5 minutes.
Hi guys.
Oh, come on, Devil Darlings. Devil Darlings is worse each and every time. Let's be honest here.
That's true.
On the son of a bitch. Oh, there we go. I exist.
Hey.
Yeah, Jack exists.
And now.
So last time you all went to defuse some bombs. You all had a bit of issues due to it being true ice and also, you know, Watcher kind of watching you underneath the ice, which kind of sent Waffleberg into a bit of a tizzy. You all managed to defuse them, kind of. Like one of them went to explode. There was the whole thing of how fast do people fall.
Yeah.
It kind of took a bit long. Kuiper was up there playing solitaire on the ship for a bit.
We spent a good amount of time discussing how that would logistically work.
Yeah. All for then to, you all end up back on the bridge after having a chain there for you to climb up, to be confronted by Lysandra and her troll army.
Oh.
Yep.
She wanted to take me away. Haha.
Yes,
she wanted
to take away the Iceborns until a familiar green mist started to pour down over her temple.
Oh.
As the Howling arrived in the Freljord.
Lamau.
So you all decided this would be a good time for us to get out of here and get on the ship and leave. Not before Trundle promised Alekxander a fight sometime. Which, oddly enough, seemed to cheer up Alekxander, because Alekxander, if I recall right, saw Lysandra was like, no, that's the ice switch. That's the one person I don't want to punch. And you all decided it would be time to head out of the Freljord. Try and head towards Rel's place.
Where is Rao's place?
The giant red building.
Oh.
I forget. Why are we going? Wait,
Oh, it's
I'm
pretty.
pretty sure I noted it down. One moment.
It's been a while.
Gonna have her watch the ship while we do Mariah's thing.
Yeah.
Frat house.
Well, it's been a while since Pinco hasn't seen just snow.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
Fratas.
and yeah.
Sorry, what? You've been on a ship this entire time. There's no snow on the ship. It's all wood. And a little bit of metal and some scraps and some eggplants, but mostly wood.
But if Pinco looks off the ship, all he sees is snow.
Well, then Pinco needs to get wood. I said what I said. And I see that this is all Cled's property now. Okay, bye, everybody. Waffleberg's moving.
Jeez.
Here goes the neighborhood.
We're going to Waffle Mart.
Can we just say the emphasis on the air?
Okay.
I actually do need to get rid of that one though, otherwise I can't see shit.
I know.
Either way, we're going to Rel's house. That's not Delris's voice.
Which one is that?
Barty, you're not
No,
supposed to be here until tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's
that's
Doris's voice is about an hour when we reach Bandle City.
that
Oh,
that
no.
wasn't that was Marty's voice.
So, Lay, might I ask, is Pinco on the ship?
Yes, he would have been on the ship.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Pretty much everyone that wasn't on the ship got back onto the ship at the end of last session, and they took off as Lysandra and the trolls prepared to fight whatever was in the mist. Who the hell's opened up the door?
Sorry, Waffleberg apologizes. He's just grabbing some biscuits.
Rebecca, your brother's here.
They may have visited because we've got the new car.
Yeah. So, you're all back on the ship as the ship is taking off. I'm assuming that Waffleberg is piloting as usual.
Yeah, we need to go to
No,
Rel's.
it's Potato. Waffleberg's on one. Waffleberg's on one hit point. Remember, it's
yes.
Potato who's driving.
yes.
Waffleberg's like almost dead.
So, Potoo, I know that you can pilot a boat. An airboat is kind of a different thing because you've got to take into account verticality. So I am going to need...
No verticality.
Yes, but you could do verticality yourself. Piloting a boat vertically is a different matter.
Being mean to me.
No,
Nice.
I'm just asking for checks. Mainly, I will give you advantage on this though, because you are used to piloting boats. So, and you have been. Waffleberg has been helping you and Kuiper learn how to do this. So I will. That's actually a good point. Make it with disadvantage. No, you can with advantage make me a wisdom check.
Oh, fun. Oh. Dun, dun. I think my shit's okay there. And that is a 15.
Okay. Also, I just realized something. I'm asking Ranna to pilot a ship. Have I not learned anything from Valheim and Sea of Thieves?
Too late now.
Q lag.
So, it's a bit rougher, a bit more swaying, but the ship does eventually make it off into the air, just as the green tendrils start to try and lash out at it. Those of you that are looking overboard, such as Pinco there, you will see various ghouls and creatures just lurking and running through the mist, clawing and scratching and biting at anything they can get their hands on. The taller of the trolls, they'll stand just above the mist before they're washed over from it. And even through it, you can see like the icy cold blast that Lysandra's just giving off, just as like little pulses of blue light.
Like, Delris is just there, like,
I'm really glad Alari wasn't out during that conversation. That might have become much less civil.
Perhaps.
Like, I may not be as good at talking as her, but she has a very bad temper.
Do we help them? Just looking down.
Nope.
Didn't they technically tell us to fuck off?
Yes, they
Yeah.
politely told us to fuck off.
Let's go.
Also, Moonman.
Quickly.
Waffleberg, drink my potions before you speak to me.
I don't feel
But then my joke's not gonna work. Can I give the joke first, Moonman? Can I do the joke before that?
Fine.
Okay, promise me you won't slap me till after I drink the potion, but when I die, tell your wife I love her. See, it's funny because we both don't have wives. Oh, no, wait, that just made me super depressed again. Why am I talking like Alexander with Alexander's accent?
You're shoving a
Hold
bottle
on.
down your throat.
Family, do you want to get suplexed? What?
like,
That's all of it?
I mean, I'd rather not get indoctrinated into an army of eternal ice.
Yeah, it kind of sounds a bit right.
I grant you 2 pets. Pets? Sure.
Well,
Why
I
pets?
mean, at least you'd be able to stay frosty.
I would punch you, but you're nearly dead.
I'd punch myself, but I'm nearly dead. I'm gonna go lie down.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, Potato, don't crash the ship, and if you do, find somebody else to blame.
Right.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that Mom was on the ship too during all of that.
There is more than just your mother still on the ship.
Oh yeah, wait.
just kind of.
Oh shit, our alcohol reserves!
No. I kind of go over to Nar. I was like, is there anywhere you want us to drop you off? Or do you want to come to Bandle City with us?
Nar just tilts his head, shrugs, and is like, Mayo! By the leg!
What did he say?
I heard Bando let go. I don't know who Bando is, and I don't know why he's holding on to him, but I'm gonna take that as a...
Okay, so Vandal City.
So, working it out, given the distance for these kind of things, if I recall right, I've been doing... To move Old Square is 2 days worth of travel on the gently used fish.
Delris is going to call Rel on the sending stone.
Okay. So you call Rel?
Yep.
Rel answers.
Hello?
Hello, Delris, is that you?
Yep.
How are things? What's up?
Not much. We're just leaving the Feliord. We're on our way back to your place, actually.
Oh,
Oh.
did you do what you needed to do there?
Kinda. And by kinda, I mean found out a bunch of stuff and maybe abducted my own mother. But, you know. Now we're forcing her into sobriety.
Who the hell's whistling the friggin' Robin Hood
Who's
thing?
listening to shitty flute?
I was just like hearing someone whistling the Robin Hood thing. The do 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 do. She'll respond back. Well, I guess what comes around goes around. I guess. At least from what I
Yeah.
heard.
Yeah. We also have a child with us now.
Oh, I already know about Mariah.
No, another child.
I don't think Kuiper's a child.
No, her name's Umpa.
Oh.
She's like an actual child, not just a Yordle child.
Oh, we'll have to try and keep her away from Cled then.
I think she'd probably bop Cled on the head, to be honest.
That's what I'm worried about. Cled would be the kind of person that wouldn't think twice about popping a baby back.
She has her own magic. I think like she'll be fine.
Cled has a gun.
Fair. But Umpa can shoot ice bolts from her mace.
You have a gun. I have magic. Finally, we'll get to see the age-old question: will a baby tiny thing be able to outmaneuver a baby? Let's see.
Either way, if you're coming from the fairly out, that'll probably be like 6 days worth of travel out. Try and keep some land free for you to land your ship.
Thanks. We'll just we have to do something with Mariah, which means going somewhere that I'm not particularly excited about, but if it's okay, we'd like to leave the ship with you.
Well, that's fine. Just be careful if you're going to Noxus.
No, we're not going to Noxus.
Demacia?
No, Bandle City.
I don't believe I've heard of that place.
It's where Yordles come from.
The fuck's a Yordle?
Mariah and Kuiper are Yordles.
I thought they were just tiny people.
Nope.
Huh. Wait, it's not what Cled is? That would
Yes.
explain a lot. I just thought he was a hairy man.
Nope, that's what Cled is too.
So much oddness. Either way.
Rel has an existential crisis.
Next you'll be telling me my horse isn't a horse. What do you mean it's just armor?
Well, see you in a few days, Rel.
Yeah, see you in a few days. I gotta look up what Yordles are. It just goes dead.
Now I think I need sleep because I am also very injured.
Yep. I will say that the 6 days travel will begin after you've all had a rest because if I recall right, it was getting quite late when you got back up on the bridge anyway.
Yeah.
So you all get some long rest unless there's anything else anyone wants to do before rest.
Sleeping up here while the rotation's going on down below.
Pinco's just pacing back and forth, just whispering to themselves. If I recall right, Kuiper doesn't need to sleep.
That's right.
So, depending on where you are, Kuiper, through the night, you would see Pinco doing that through the night.
Sort of looking out of the forgot what it's called every so often, where the main room is,
Oh, yeah.
up on top deck.
Let me just quickly hop to the thingy. Waffleberg's room, basically, like the captain's quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just see
Sort
Pinco.
of walks outside like, are you yourself?
Wait, is this directed to me?
Yeah.
Whatever do you mean?
I suppose I mean, what are you doing up so late and outside?
Sleep is a necessity of the living.
Just freezes up like, what do you mean?
I mean, though I look like a Poro, I'm not.
I don't mind what you are. You're being slightly weird though.
BRB.
Right.
Never weird. Just simple conversation with myself. Yeah.
In that case, I understand. Let me know if you need anything, I suppose. He sort of slowly backs up inside.
I will. And then, just before you get out of earshot, sleep well, Kuiper.
Just shakes his head and sits back down.
Just upon hearing that, just the faint itchiness returns to you, Kuiper.
And then Pinco just goes back about whispering to himself and walking around the deck.
Yep. And then day will break. You all get what you need back. You all heal up, which I know some of you will very much appreciate right now. And as morning does break, those that are on top deck who look around can quite clearly see now just how far-reaching the mists of the Shadow Isles is getting. You do see it snaking around, covering up parts of the Freljord. You see it clawing over and taking over Ionia. Bilgewater is hardly visible at all at the moment. It's just blanketed. Ixtal is half covered, with a long tendril coming outwards towards Shurima. Which you kind of figure anyway, given you quite literally heard Nico panicking as it was being taken over. And even Piltover seems to have a tendril reaching towards it again. It hasn't quite reached Targon yet, but there is one long claw of it coming all the way across this kind of direction. And that's when you realise, for as large of this place as it is, you can't see the Massier anymore either. The Massier is just blanketed in this mist.
We call that somebody else's problem.
I am a little worried. What if we go to Bandle City and we come back out and there's nothing left?
Well, one out of any vandals.
That's
What?
all
I
we
can't
have.
hear you. Stop speaking into the sending stuff.
That's a good point. Who am I talking to right now? Hello?
Hello.
I hear you.
Hello? Is this thing working?
You cut out through the entire thing. Say again.
Is this thing working?
Yes, the voice is working.
No, it's the stone. Well, I know my voice is working, Moonman. Is the stone working?
Just nods right in front of you.
Cool. I'm on a lot of drugs right now. And I just wanted to tell you that there is a purple elephant in my room. And I'm not sure what to do.
Is anyone sane or awake?
Everyone else should be awake at this point, yes.
Pinco's
Does anyone say they're awake?
Pinco's just gonna shuffle in at your feet.
Oh, Jesus.
Interestingly enough. Make me a perception, Kuiper.
Hello?
Let me see what you got there, because I'm in a different window. You
Okay,
may
pretend
think,
Lyra 20.
yep, you think you just like hear something in the background there, but you're not quite sure what it is.
Something?
Just like
Is it
something
higher or
happening in the
low?
background of the call that Waffleberg did with you. Just like faintly smashing
Wait.
sounds.
What is going on?
Be gone, Papa! I'm back! Oh shit, Moonman! Where's the holy objects? Where's the holy objects? Wilhelm! Get the rocket launcher!
We don't have a rocket launcher.
Not yet.
But yes, there are other people around on the deck at the moment, like Stellara would be there. And Pinco is there. I'm assuming that Potoo is still piloting.
Oh, yes.
So Potoo would be there. Whereabouts would Mariah and Alekxander be?
Watch in.
Yep, so Mariah's up there as well. And I'm assuming Alekxander is, with that yes.
Yeah, probably.
So there's plenty of people to talk to there, Kuiper.
And I've immediately forgot what my initial question was.
Oof.
Good job.
Thanks, Waffleberg.
You're welcome!
Well, it must not have been important if you forgot about it.
True. That's right. Are we still planning to go there? Points in the general direction of Bilgewater that we can't even see.
Yes, but we're doing, something else in... Where was it again?
Bandle
Yor-
City first.
Yes.
But I can tell you, look at that move. It's not going to be there. By the time we're done, that is.
And then you hear a door just smash open. As the door to Waffleberg's room just bursts, just wide open outwards. And this thing tumbles out of the room.
I've got you on the run, you bastard!
Oh my, he wasn't joking.
Where the... Where were you hiding that?
Waffleberg just slides out of his room holding a harpoon. Hold it still!
Alexander, who is very happy to fight something, will hold it still with a weapon into the ship.
Um,
I get this started off as me trying to avoid it. I can't right now. Hold on, give me a second here.
Okay.
I
So,
suppose now would be a good opportunity for Alari to Delris to come out.
Alexander, you go. How are you doing this? Are you trying to just
I'm
swipe at
sorry.
it or stab at it?
I just need someone to get out of the air conditioning first. Right, thank you. Ah, I'm going to try and pin it with a stab.
Okay. So, as you thrust your sword forward, trying to just stab downwards at this thing to pin it, you watch as this ring opens up in front of it, and your sword just kind of vanishes through into it, and then you feel a jab at your ass. Everyone that's watching
Oh
this, you've seen
my.
a second portal open up behind him, and his old sword has come through just to jab at his own ass.
Pinco is
Oh
just
no.
gonna roll over laughing.
15 damage to your own ass, I guess. I was going to say just take 1 or 2 little piercing, but okay.
You only take the rage damage.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Angry.
You only take the angry damage. But yeah,
I
you feel
like
like
that thing.
you feel as if someone just tried to pierce one of your cheeks. And you all will hear like a childlike giggling.
Instead, then, let's try something that's probably a bit over the top, but fun. Halt, motherfucker.
Okay, let's see. Halt is. Okay, so it needs to make a wisdom save or I follow it. Let's see. So sure, 1d20 plus 2,
Be like
because this
plus
is an
20
elephant,
pounds.
it doesn't really have too much of a great wisdom save. Actually, 2's a bit strong. 1. 16.
Oof. That, yeah, it ignores me.
But I need to make a second one.
Oh, God.
The giggling
feel sad.
continues as someone else ignores you too.
Okay.
Oh my.
I'm not going to work with that information because I wouldn't know that.
Is the giggling coming from the elephant?
No.
Where's the giggling coming from?
The rings.
Hold
Oh,
up. Would I know who this is?
Kuiper, history check. Yeah, like I always said, history and religion both work for you. If anyone else wants to try this out, it would be a religion check.
oh no! When there's just one ring, Waffleberg's jumping into that one ring.
You get
I'm
a
too
sword
good.
up your
I'm
ass
too
and then a
busy
Waffleberg
laughing.
up your ass.
Pinco, you've got not much of an idea there. Potoo,
I'm too busy laughing.
you've heard little things at this. Mariah, haha, funny rings in space, go zoom.
Wait, actually, there is somebody who would know who this is regardless.
That is true.
They want their key back.
That is true.
Although, at this point, I'm gonna say it'll probably be an internal conversation between Pinco
Yeah,
later.
and I don't think Dion's back yet to roll for this. So, Potoo, you've heard vague whisperings about this, about the trickster of Targon, about the aspect of Twilight. Kuiper, yeah, this is the aspect of Twilight's working. This is Zoe. You've heard about her. Child that was made the aspect of Twilight, and she pretty much abuses the power just to play pranks.
Oh, as long as they don't crash us into anything.
Kuiper only knows one thing: we're the Zoe the Zeebles.
You
I
will,
mean,
you will watch a portal appear above this elephant, and given it's a singular portal, that is your opportunity, Waffleberg.
Waffleberg is going for it.
Oh,
So,
wait.
Bring a purple elephant onto my ship, will you?
Waffleberg, make me a perception.
Waffleberg is going to make a perception.
Welcome back.
That is a 21.
Okay, just quickly catch you up. Waffleberg was talking to Kuiper through a sending stone, started mentioning a purple elephant trash in his room. Everyone thought Waffleberg was on drugs until the purple elephant broke out the room.
I mean, even Waffleberg
Waffleberg
thinks
is on drugs.
Yeah,
because he is on
Purple
drugs right
but the
now.
purple elephant is real.
Alekxander tried to stab it, only for a portal to appear in front of it, and also behind him, so he's essentially stabbed his own cheeks.
Oh, yes, darling.
And everyone has heard childish giggling happening from around.
Be right
Like-
back.
Delris will come up on deck and is like, what's going on?
Doris, if you come up, you've seen this elephant just looking around confused. A second ring appear, and as two childlike hands reach out to try and grab the elephant, Waffleberg is trying to jump through the portal. Waffleberg, on the other end, you do indeed see a childlike being on the other side, as well as what seems to be space.
Waffleberg is holding on to the child like me. Take me back. Take me back. Take me back. This was a mistake on both our parts.
So let me just quickly get this loaded. I would have used her splash art, but her splash art's actually kind of shit.
It is. It's very bad.
While
So
this
I'm
is
just
going,
using her render of her.
Delris will just kind of walk up to the elephant and give it like head pats.
Animal handling there. But yes, anyone that looks through the portal,
I know
you see that
animals.
person on the other end. Kuiper, this definitely matches the description of Zoe.
Waffleberg is just holding on to her long hair, trying not to float off into space.
The elephant actually kind of struggles against you a lot, Delris, with that 8. Actually looks like
wasn't-
it's trying to get through the portal.
Oh, do you want to go in here?
It just makes little trumpeting noises and tries to squeeze past Waffleberg.
Just kind of lifts it up to the portal.
And it will vanish through the portal. Because, you know, that's what Twilight elephants do. They like space.
And then I'll try to pull Waffleberg back through.
Like, as you make me a strength check. As Zoe's just laughing her head off at Waffleberg, just be like, "Oh, you're the one that came to see me, silly. Why do you want to go back? It's fun up here. It's space."
This is why I don't like gods. This is why I don't like gods.
I don't think aspects are gods, are they?
They are. They're worshipped as gods.
Well,
Yeah,
then
with
why
that.
not just go ahead and call them gods instead of aspects?
Because it's the same reason that we call celestials instead of so the ascendants instead of gods. Name trees.
With that, you start slowly pulling Waffleberg back, and as soon as you get through enough of the portal, Waffleberg gravity hits you again.
I've seen time and space.
Just kind of look through. I'll just look through the portal. This kid is like, hi.
Why was I here again? Oh, right, message. I gotta send a message. Is there a... Pauses for a second, looks at hand, smudged message there. Is there a Kipper on board?
No,
Okay, for you.
we don't have a kipper yet on this ship. Although we're looking into getting one, I'm going to probably have to go to a skipper store to get a kipper.
I kind of look over as like, Kuiper, it's for you.
Okay.
Please,
I'm not looking forward to this.
I got a message from the Moon Lady for you.
Who?
The Moon Lady, you know. Grumpy white hair, long going down, weird looking sword.
Holy Barbara!
No,
Deborah just looks at her.
you know, your aspect. Diana.
Right. Right. Yes.
She just about to send a message saying that she's gone to Ionia, so, yeah, she's not at home at the moment. Leave a message at the beep, beep. And she just goes back through the portal closes.
You're supposed to give us a chance to leave a message.
Funniest part is I did roll for something to happen in today's thing. But then Waffleberg came up with the purple elf. It's like, no, this is so much better. I want to do this now.
That was
Fuck the
me
roll.
trying to That was me trying to cover my ass because I forgot Waffleberg was in his room because he's normally outside. So that was me trying to cover my ass.
But yes, you have learned that Diana is in Ionia because I only just learned this like a couple of weeks ago.
Also, with the fact that her and very
I am back.
unhealthy relationship,
Yeah,
and somehow they're pride symbols. It's not a healthy relationship.
so yes, that is what has happened in today's thing. Alekxander, you're still kind of upset because the more and more you've been on the ship, the more things have been presented to you to attack, but it doesn't quite work out much. But that may change soon, who knows?
Delris goes to check on Umpa and her mother.
Okay. Umpa's just playing around downstairs, just like she's in the warehouse, like in the storeroom part.
E.
She's kind of like got two of the eggplants, but instead of like eating them, she's doing like a kid would do with dolls. It's just like making them bounce around slightly, then just slapping them into each other, just like.
She'll give her a little pat on the head.
She makes happy noises. Your mother is watching her just do this, just with a faint smile, and then looks to you as you enter. Oh, Delris,
Hi.
have you come to berate me again?
Eh.
Then why have you come to see me?
Make sure you hadn't drunk yourself into oblivion.
If there's drink aboard the ship, I cannot find it.
I'll never find my booze.
I thought I found it once, and then that bird friend of yours came and just stole it.
Well, it is his. It belongs to him.
I thought this was one of those crew things where it's like, whatever belongs to the crew belongs to the whole crew.
No.
Hmm.
We each individual properties.
She does seem to have a bit of a twitch to her. Just like, do you know, like when it's someone who's tried to go cold turkey, and they're in the throes of, yeah, no, I've gone too long, I need it. She seems
You'll
to have
get
that going on it.
Totally introduce her to kombucha.
I mean,
Just
it
kind of
can't,
looks at
You'll get over it.
can't be any worse than what I was offered before.
What were you offered?
Would you believe a cup of gravy?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I probably would believe that.
Also, what was all that commotion up there?
We're leaving the Feliord now?
Oh yeah, that happened last night.
Oh, right. Some Targon person who could summon rings and stuff was flying around. There was a purple elephant wrecking Waffleberg's room, and
How do you manage to stay sane in all this shit?
uh,
Like, I'm sorry, but I thought
my head
I thought I had a
up with
nice
so
I thought I had a nice cushy lifestyle. Just thought I could just coast on it. I've only been on this boat for a couple of days and already I've seen enough to fill out an insane ward.
yeah. I mean, it's we've been through some shit. But yeah, we probably won't be going back to the Feliord anytime soon, because Lysandra wants us now. You know.
Well, one of the reasons why I was trying to get you out of there with someone that could look after you, but we already know how that went.
Yeah, she just has a flat look when she starts mentioning that.
Exactly.
But she's just kind of like,
Look, we're gonna be going somewhere. It's kind of weird.
Okay.
Like, weirder than what you've been through so far.
So what you're saying is I need to look after the ship.
No, because I don't want you, like, I don't know. I don't know if Rel can even drink yet, but, like, if she even has some, Kled might have something, and I don't want you. You're coming with us!
Plot twist,
Yay!
Kled is always sloshed.
Actually,
That
this
would
is true.
explain
He
so
has
much.
he drinks a fucking puffer, the puffer mushrooms. He drinks alcohol made from them. He drinks their moonshine.
Ah, yes, Puffshine. Only the greatest.
Finest
Sir-
quality.
Moon shroom.
You're coming with us to mech school!
To what school?
Mech school?
What's a mech?
Giant robot?
What's a robot?
Big thing made of metal that can move?
Like a golem?
Kinda, but you pilot it. That's what a mech is.
That's weird. Sounds like some kind of pilty shit.
Well, yeah, it's kind of a tilt-overy thing, but also Yordle thing.
If you don't mind,
That's
I'll pass. I'll stay here and look after the ship.
not the same energy as foreign mock.
I don't really. I much more trust Stellara watching the ship.
Yes, and Stellara could probably use the help, so I'll help Stellara look after the ship. Look, this just sounds like another one of your adventures. And I'm sorry, but I'm just not the person for adventures. I'm more likely to keel over and die from old age before anything even gets going.
I mean, they say the greatest adventure is motherhood. Yeah, that one.
Shade.
Wow. Slapping some shade on that bitch.
Shots fired.
It's like, fine.
You can tell me all about it when you get back, though.
I don't want to really go myself. Like last time we went, we got turned into Yordles. And for some reason, I developed a lisp.
And you see, that's why that's another good reason for me to stay out here. I don't think the heart could take it. That being said, I do look forward to Tales of Adventures, so she just kind of pats your shoulder as she gets up. Just tell me all about it when you get back. And do be careful. I actually honestly mean that, do be careful. I don't want anything to happen to you again.
Flat look.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm trying to be the better person.
Just as she gets up and goes, what Eggplants goes, you should have told her.
Now you will live with this for the rest of your life. Just the rats are nodding in agreement as they're staring down at the shelves above.
Kind of pats Umpa's head as she walks past again.
Also, I'm sorry, halfway through that, I just got the mental image now and I can't get it out of my head. The whole thing of just Alexander getting stabbed with his own sword just in behind. Just imagine that happens and he just lets out like the Tom scream. Just ah!
Right to the ass. Left cheek only.
That one.
Yeah.
That one exactly. Oh, so let's see what happens in the second day then. I don't know how to convey that without, like, I get an idea of how to do that, but I don't think it'd be tall enough. So I'm going to say for the second day, not much happens. Yes, there are days when shit doesn't happen.
Chill.
And just like,
The
It's
scariest of
quiet.
days, a chill day.
Too quiet.
Never mind,
Huh.
Potoo spends the day playing the mandolin.
Kuiper spends the day practicing Yuyesh.
Lay.
Yes?
I'm disappointed it didn't roll it, but it did say mandolin.
Pinco is in the cargo bay.
Okay.
In a dark corner by himself.
Okay.
Delris is just
Just
Alari.
wanted to let you know.
Delris switches to Alari today.
Waffleberg's opening up the cargo bay. I mean, wait, what?
Stop.
You hear you open up the cargo bay, you hear a distant cry of
As Moon Man falls off the ship.
third day. Let's see what happens. 24. Oh. Joy. Joyful, joyful days. Let's move you on to there. So as you're all heading there, you've left the snowy tundras of the Freljord behind. It starts to get a bit clearer, yet the chill is still in the air. Demacia
Obviously.
is still
We're
definitely,
like 3,000 feet in the air.
well, that and also just like an unearthly chill.
Oh.
Oddly enough, the one person that doesn't seem to be affected by it too much would be Potoo. But I do need those that are on deck to make me a perception.
Fiddle me, Pinco.
Sorry, what was that, Lee?
A perception, please.
Okay, sorry. I kind of zoned out for a second.
That's okay.
What the fuck, perception?
Tending to Oompa.
I'm meant to be good at this.
Hey, I'm meant to be good at quite a few things, deception being one of them, but I haven't passed a deception yet.
It's fine, you all hear this. You hear a loud screeching, roaring sound.
Activate combat mode.
Jumps off the boat,
It's
expecting
time.
something to be right there.
Give me a
It's
sec.
time to stab everything.
I need to find something. There it is. Do that. Refresh that. There it is. So, as you all glance over towards where the sound is made, you see something flying towards the ship. Something just piercing the mists from over the Masia and heading your direction.
Oh, that looks like a bad time.
Knowing that this thing has screamed and remembering the vast amounts of warnings that we got about something that screams horrifically, is it safe to assume that it is the Screeching Dragon?
It is a dragon. Yes, you do see a dragon.
Oh, so it's not the Screeching Dragon.
No.
Oh,
Austin, out
I
of
know-
character.
I know
think
which
that
one it is. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know which one it is now, and it's the one that I was really hoping it wasn't gonna be.
I know.
Well,
You see it
actually,
getting closer.
that's a lie. That's a lie. It could be the Viper Worm, but let's be honest here. It's not the Viper Worm.
It's
No,
not the
it's
Viper Worm, as you see
It's a
this.
Shivina.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be Cadrigan. I thought it was gonna be
Ruined
Cadrigan.
Shyvana because Shyvana was taken over in the early parts of the Demacian fight against
Yep.
the Harrowing.
And
Yeah,
when they beat
and
her
it's-
up, they just left her there.
Yeah. Yep.
So, this is what's happened. She's walking back up and gone, right.
No.
Destroy.
So, yes, you see this thing just fly up towards the ship.
Let's have a look at this thing. Ah, that looks immensely stabbable. Thank you.
Well,
You summon a portal on this one, I'm going to dropkick someone in real life.
A portal isn't being summoned. But she hasn't attacked the ship just yet. In fact, if anything, she seems to be flying alongside it for now.
Alekxander looks ridiculously frustrated that it's not coming to fight him and
Just-
considers getting a javelin.
looking dead at.
With those colors and knowing about the color scheme of the various different factions in this universe, it's safe to assume that this is Shadow Island bullshit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. No. This is Viego.
Cool. And it's safe to assume that this thing has no capable reason to reason with us at all, and it's going to attempt to kill us, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Which lay, by the way, considering. Can I roll a perception now that she's right next to the ship?
Yes. I will also have Potoo roll one as well.
Oh, goody.
I'm throwing a javelin.
Oh. Oh, somebody.
I'm actually
attack-
kind of happy it's not Cadrigan, because Cadrigan is double the size of Shyvana.
Okay, so. Alekxander, you throw a javelin.
A portal appears.
No, a portal doesn't appear.
Stab you in
Shut
the
up.
ass. This
Fuck up.
time
The
it's the
large-
right cheek.
The large dragon turns her head as the javelin flies towards her. 15 will unfortunately miss, but it will bite the javelin in half. Just snaps it.
Excellent. This one actually wants a fight!
Potoo? Sorry,
Yes?
Pinco, what were you rolling to perception for again?
For the
natural?
fact that this is a Viego doing.
Oh, yeah,
and
you
that
can see, like, the
Pinco
fancy
is,
crown.
Pinco is yeah.
Potoo. There is someone
Mm.
riding Shyvana.
Eh?
Oh my god.
What is this? What? He's enemies with Viego. What the fuck? What the fuck?
He's taking advantage.
Oh! He has tamed the unconscious, crazy, undead Shyvana. Waffleberg first seeing the dragon, looking over, seeing Ludros. Oh, it's for you, Potato.
Pinco is going to shuffle onto the deck.
I'm going to
But you
prepare
just
a little bit
mouthing
of
what
javelin.
the fuck. And Lindros.
I absolutely love though that Ledros has received Ganon lore. It's one of my favorite things that has
Oh,
happened.
no
this
more
entire-
lore. Time for fight. No, enough. I
You're not-
stab and I stab again. Throwing another fucking javelin.
But he's just mouthing what the fuck at Lindros.
Let me see if where these stats are in here, just quickly, because I know they'll be these
Uh,
stats, but updated.
If I remember correctly, he is a CR 29, right? I'm fairly certain because I remember getting hit by either him or Hecarim, and I honest to God don't remember which one would have killed me more.
It was Hecarim.
Yeah, it was
This
heck.
guy was one
Okay.
of the first things you fought. Like, the stats it says in this thing itself are challenge 5, but of course I'm giving him a
Okay.
buff because that was meant for your, like, level 3 people.
Okay, because I was like, I don't remember which one's a CR
However-
29.
As he reaches a hand out to try and motion for Potoo, just calling out to Potoo, before he can even get his mouth open, a javelin hits him in the chest. Because a 19 does hit. Roll damage.
Pinco's crawling up Potoo's like clothing to get onto Potoo's shoulder while this is all going on.
So yes, you can roll damage on that, Alexander, because you have hit with a javelin.
Wait, why did we
Oh
not?
my god.
Why do we not just give him back his sword? Why have we always refused to give him back his sword? I forget this reason. Potato, what's the reason that we don't give the dude back his sword?
Well, one part, he hasn't really given me a good reason to give it back to him. And another part, I'm kind of vibing with the spirits inside the sword. They're kind of nice-ish.
They're mine now.
So, this is the equivalent of a thief stealing somebody's gold purse, the person asking for it back, and being very angry that their gold purse is stolen, and then looking, well, you haven't given me a reason to give it back. You got two of them now. You have two of the swords. Give him one of them.
Waffleberg, before Alexander truly pisses off that end,
17 also
Him?
hits.
No, I'm letting Alexander because he's just slowing him down. There's no I'm fairly certain at this point Ludros just wants to kill us, even if he does get his swords
I'm
back.
gonna
because he's
say, if you
so-
throw one more javelin, I am going to start asking for initiatives. Because he keeps trying to, like, talk, and he's like, Potoo,
I think he just wants to
slowly
talk.
pulls it out. I said, let me have a...
Waffleberg is going to go ahead and he's going to slightly shift the movements of the ship to get Alexander's next javelin to attempt
The what?
to get Alexander's next javelin to attempt to miss.
Okay.
If
So if you
Ludros
are
is
going to
wanting
throw
to
another
go.
one, it will be with disadvantage.
Oh, okay then. It's a very weird way of trying to stop me, but it is a way.
I mean, it's an airship. By flipping the airship, you're not going to be able to throw the javelin at the
Yeah.
exact spot that you're aiming.
The third one goes wide because of that.
Yeah.
Even Ledros looks confused. That boy's like, and that's...
This is the fourth one at this point. I've got one more, and it will
Will
be
you
thrown on the-
stop so we can talk to him, you crazy bastard? And I'm the crazy bastard, okay? After we talk to him, you can chuck the javelins because he's going to try to kill us anyways. And if not, we'll ask him to leave the fucking dragon so that you can find it, all right?
Well, I'm going to be completely honest. You could have started out with that. I just see big dragon. I assume it want to attack. That's how you work down there.
I did too, but Potato apparently wants to talk to the dude. For what reason? I don't know. I don't know. And
Allow
I
your
want
very tuber-like friend to talk to them then.
Potato, talk to the fucker. Say something. He's wanting to talk to you. Because fuck knows he's not wanting to talk to me.
Alright. I assume that I have to get off of the boat and onto the back of Shyvana, don't I?
No, I'm just asking that I'm allowed to get on the boat without being thrown javelins at.
You're not gonna take over my boat with creepy, dark, evil spirit magic, are you? I've grown attached to this boat.
We'll punch him in the face if he tries.
Does he have a face?
I don't know.
I guess
Oh,
the
whatever
same
a ghost equivalent of a face is.
He will, if you let him, Shyvana will pull up next to the boat and he will step off and Shyvana will fly back down to terrorize Demacia.
Pinco's watching her intently as she goes away.
you wanna quickly teleport Alexander down there so that he can things?
Tempting after what he just did.
I mean, he would absolutely be able to do that.
Ledros is going to toss the 2 javelins that you threw into him at your feet, Alexander. I believe those are yours.
See, even this one is very good in combat, see? He knows that it's good.
Of course,
That means there is time for more!
You don't rise to my rank without being good at combat. Either way. Potoo.
Delris.
On one hand, I want my sword back, but we already know this by now. It's no secret. On the other hand, surely you've been seeing what's going on around here.
Yes. Not a very...
Sometimes a weapon of the Isles is needed to destroy the Isles. And although I can't really raise a hand to it myself, given that his influence grows, if it's taken over the minds of those not already affected by the mists, I don't have much time myself. But you are not so reflective. If you're going to keep my sword, at least use it for the right reasons.
If you're talking about getting rid of the Shadow Isles stuff, no offense to you, we were technically already planning on that.
There may be another way to do it.
Oh.
Just a little something I've been hearing through the whispers of the mists. A little bit of a murmuring. Do you have a map to hand?
Looks at Waffleberg.
Don't look at me, I'm not the one allowed to hold the map.
Who's the one that has the map again?
He points to Delris / Alari, who took the... Oh, is it Moonman map? One of those two! Pretty sure we have 2 maps at this point.
I think we have more than 2 maps. I'm not entirely sure what's going on anymore.
Oh, preferably the one that doesn't have all of Waffleberg's scribblings on it, maybe?
They both do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at this point, every copy of a map that we have. He's got a lot of
scribblings on it.
Like,
The second one just has Cled's property written all over it.
Waffleberg was it? I didn't do that one.
Whilst he's presented with a map, he will mark a small island. Here-ish. No, not there.
Where is it?
Huh?
Down here at the bottom left, where it says Moonman
Oh.
was here, Pinco wasn't here.
Ah, yes. Totally unmarked island.
That's because it wasn't. That's because it's either just about off the map of this one, or they added the island in after this map was created. Else character reasons wise. That's there, from what we've been hearing, is the island of our enemies, the Sentinels.
Right.
If you want to try and find a way to push back against the Isles, Perhaps there would be a good place to visit.
And they won't want to stick bullets or whatever through me because, you know.
Potentially. But hey, if they let that scissor wielding lady in there, they'd probably let you in there.
Very well.
You'll just give a chuckle and once this is all done, don't think that this is going to be some kind of friendship.
Oh no, I pissed you off enough that I don't think you really want to be my friend.
No. Once this is all done and the Isles is back rip along us, I'll be coming back for that sword.
No hard feelings about this.
About what?
You were there, so too was. You know what? It's best that.
Are you talking through your?
Don't tell him.
You're talking through your stone again. You're getting a little.
We're all on top deck.
Yes, but you're cutting in and out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, no, just leave that to madness. But no.
I just
just
imagine
best.
I imagine it's Waffleberg just trying to talk between puffs.
And, what I'm saying is no hard feelings for the giant scarab monster.
Oh, that's the Bakai.
Yeah.
I
I thought it
mean,
was a
no,
giant
Fit.
lion thing.
I never really went down there. I just saw you on the outside. Hecarim's pissed about that, though. I think Hecarim will be wanting words.
Yeah, there was some words built over with him and the spider lady, which is another person that we've got to apologize to at some point. But
Oh, and
I don't feel like apologizing to her.
speaking of these kind of things,
I'm not
before
apologizing. Her, she was trying to kill us and send me back to Singed.
speaking
No.
of these kind of things, before I depart from you all, he's gonna walk over to you, Alekxander. His armor clinking as he does. He's just gonna stare you directly in the eyes.
Stare at him back. Walking a little boy because he didn't get to fight anything.
He goes to punch you, and it just kind of goes to the side of your head instead. And he just slams like the wall behind you.
Oh
I
god,
must
that
be-
better not have damaged the ship.
now, Keese.
I understand what you're trying to do, but unfortunately, there's a cure that you must get behind. I do this very often. I pissed off large quantity of people. I'm going to fight a lot of people when we're done with the Shadow Isle shit.
Yes, and when you're done with the Shadow Isles shit, as you put it, I'm taking that sword there, points to Potoo sword, and I'm going to ram it through your chest here. And he points to where your heart is.
I'm going to be honest, I thought you were going to say ram it up my ass. I was going to tell you that you wouldn't be the first person to do that today, but I don't want to talk too much about that.
Delris is just there. Is like, I would still very gladly punch you in the face.
You can try.
Do you
Probably
even have
not.
a face?
You'll just make me feel very bad because I didn't get to punch him. I only got to throw some javelins.
You know
Like,
what?
did
He, did,
you even
he
have
doesn't
a
have a
face?
face, but if you look at the picture, he has a very.
You know what? You intrigue me, Iceman. You get one free shot. I'm going to allow you to get a free punch on this guy, Alekxander.
Oh, please roll a natural one.
Please punch him off the ship.
So Alekxander is he's gonna put the javelin behind them. He's gonna like limber up, do some slight stretches. He gets a fist ready, sort of measures up to his face, and then kicks him in the testicles.
Oh,
You mean the left thereof?
he doesn't. He's a.
Roll
I
a,
don't think he would be worried about.
roll a strength
This
check,
is-
because that's how you do an unarmed attack.
So this is when neutered
Makes sense.
people mention phantom pains. This is what they're talking about.
So you got to kick him between the legs. You just hear this loud clang. And your foot begins to hurt. He just chuckles like, in death we don't get to keep those, unfortunately. But even in life I had balls of steel.
Wow.
In that
Oh,
case,
I
in
know.
that case, if you ever want to give me another free shot, you'll have to tell me where your crypt is.
What are you gonna do? Go desecrate his body?
Oh, good news. Good news
Oh,
for you.
that's so
It's
sad.
on the Isles.
Excellent. I will be there when I fight the entire island.
Oh.
That's the idea. He just chuckles as he walks away from Alekxander. And then he'll just
What?
he will pause before getting off the ship. He'll look at Pinco. That's one right there. You think you all
Pinco
need to
looks
fear me?
over.
No. That's one right there.
Waffleberg's afraid of everything, so you're okay.
I mean, to be fair, I should just take the ship from you. After all, you took a ship from me, but I'm not.
I did not do any of that. That's them. I own this ship. You can take them off the ship and put them on a ship and then take the ship from them, but you're not taking my ship. That's not how two wrongs don't make a right, sir, especially when they're not on the same person. That was a different person. One that
Strange.
I've definitely not met.
They kind of sounded like you, but a bit less legible.
Wow, that's impressive. I'm barely fucking legible at.
He'll just chuckle, and he'll just let himself drop from the side of the ship back into the mist.
Why is everybody else cooler than us?
Then you hear a
Because-
large thud and a scream.
No, you just see him drop, and just before he enters the mist, you see a ring open up into space. He's like, no!
No. Yes. Yes. Oh no! Wait. Portal hijinks. One on top of the other, perpetually falling.
Part of me now wants to take Alexander Tsushima just so that he can kick Renekton in the balls.
Oh god. Yeah, no. I get the feeling either that would happen or Alexander would join Renekton's cause just because it would be more fighting.
Oh no! Yeah. I need to take a moment. Hold on. A lot's happened this session compared to
I'm
the
gonna
other
take
session.
a toilet. Be right back. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I need
an
to take a
entire
drink.
toilet.
So if anyone needs to do anything before the next rest up, feel free to do so. Like, is there anything that anyone's wanting to be doing?
Delris would just be chilling on deck for the most part.
Okay. In that case, we can get to the next part. This will be the last one, and then you'll be landing your ship the next day. 26. What the hell is happening now? I need Ludros. No.
I need to loot the
Corrupted
food truck.
Galio.
Don't know what to think about this one, but this one's funny, so I'm going with it.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hi.
So, in the next morning, you're getting in a bit clearer area where the mists aren't reaching out as much. You can actually see land. You can see the hills, the mountains, and for those that have been there before, you think you see the rough area of where El's house is. It's just like a day's travel, so not too far now. You also see something flying ahead of you, just a bit lower down in the air.
Ring
Aye, boy.
over the edge of it.
You've all pretty much seen one of these things already. It's a broom of flying.
What?
Waffleberg?
Why is there a flying broom down there?
It's not mine.
Oh no, I don't think it is yours. You have yours.
Can I turn it off? I'm kidding.
How far away is it?
I'd say around 70 foot ahead and 30 foot below. So it's just like a thin stick, but just from the bushiness of the back part of the broom, you can tell what it is.
Whoa.
Yeah, it just seems to be slowly chugging along.
Is somebody riding it?
Not that you can see.
Pinco is just gonna wait until we're just about over it, and then he's gonna jump off.
So I was just gonna.
Okay, so as it gets closer, because you are faster than it, Pinko, you're jumping off.
And I am using my bags of needles to grab onto the broom.
Bags of needles.
E. It would normally be an attack for the most part, but I'm using it with the spectral needles.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a once a day use, but I like being able to like grapple like onto things with it, like have them wrap around, and then
Yeah.
that way Pinco doesn't just like fall to his death off the airship immediately.
Well, that's what I'm going to need, unfortunately. I'm going to need 2 deck saves.
Okay.
One for actually jumping off the ship and see how that goes, and 2 for to see if you actually manage to hit this thing. So yeah, you manage to jump off fine. You fire one of your spectral needles out, and yeah, it kind of misses.
Yeah, floating disc.
Well,
right under him.
Okay. So
Although Pinko's in for quite a bit of a ride, seeing as this moves as fast as it can get to us.
it's also going to be a case of taking 30 foot to fall damage.
Because I'm still falling.
3d6. Yay.
Yep. Thank you for that, Santa.
You're welcome.
Pinko, take 9 falling damage. You just kind of
But Pinko
slap
has slow
into...
fall.
What?
Sorry.
Oh, right.
Pinco does not have slow fall.
Pinko does now slow fall. But yeah, take
Pinco
9.
wants that broom though.
Yep. So you land
How
on a disc just a bit below where the broom is. So you can get a clearer view of what the broom is now. Just seems to be a floating broom. And on it seems to be some goggles and a leather helmet strapped to it.
The legendary Darken.
Pinco, is it like how far up from Pinco is it? Because Pinco's only like
5
a
foot.
foot and a half tall.
Oh no, wait, I said it
Oh,
was 30 foot down. You fell 30 foot. It wouldn't be that much higher up than you. So
Pinco's going to jump up and grab onto the broom.
make me a athletics. Okay, I'll give you that. That's fine. So
It's
you,
like it's just barely a.
Yeah. You leap up. You've managed to grasp onto like the big strawy parts of the back, as you just kind of like climbing through that to get on top. And as you do so,
Oh.
you'll feel the weight of the broom shift slightly.
Uh-oh.
As you see the helmets just kind of get unstrapped, picked up, and placed on what seems to be an invisible figure, along with the goggles. And then they'll just turn to look
Hello?
at you. And what are you doing here on my here ship?
I didn't know there was anybody here.
Well, now you do. I'm assuming you fell off that giant big one up there.
I did, I jumped.
Now that's just the most foolhardy thing I've ever heard.
I mean, I thought the broom was vacant.
And you were just gonna take it.
I was a joyride, yes.
This isn't some kind of mid-air mugging, is it?
Um, Pinco like reaches into his fur and pulls out the linings to pockets, but there are no pockets. I don't have anything for you to take.
No, I meant... Never mind. You want to hand back up onto your ship?
Yes, please.
Fine, fine, fine. Just give me a moment there. And you'll watch as the broom raises up and comes side by side with the boat. Those on the boat, you now see the broom there with what seems to be an invisible person, just with goggles and a helmet on, and Pinco on the back of the broom.
Who are you?
Well, who am I? Who am I? I'm just a fancy little traveler here. The bigger question
You're-
is, did you drop
you're
your little
invisible.
pet? Right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Give me a moment.
Well, for a moment I thought he was a possessed set of goggles and a helmet.
Yeah, I thought he was a ghost too, which is why I wanted to let him know he was invisible. Just he actually was a ghost. For once, I thought about something before firing on somebody. It's a change of pace. Not sure if I like it.
You'll see just a shimmer come over him as you hear like a click. And yeah, before you seems to be a male tabaxi, just finely dressed. Now
Don't
then,
let them see.
I do believe that this here is your friend there on the back.
Row me.
I'm starting to wonder if if Pinco's not a bit masochistic with that one.
I mean, he's your pet.
I don't think Pinco's a pet.
Picks up Pinko, froze.
Whee!
Not in my house. Bam.
Waffleberg just pulls out a bracket and puts
Waffleberg's not actually. Although it would be funny.
Pinco badminton.
You need to keep a closer eye on your little compadre there. Almost became a street pancake.
Yeah, that's it.
What's a street pancake?
It's when someone falls from a... It's when someone falls from such a high height that they kind of become 2D.
Oh. Pinco looks through the railing down over the edge.
They don't survive it.
Well,
Generally,
let's not be too hasty.
probably one person did survive it, but I don't know if you count that blobby guy from Zone.
He doesn't count. He has powers.
He also has no
Speaking of
bones,
Zon,
which
you
is
sound
weird.
like somebody we know from there.
We know him.
Yeah, bloody Zonettes.
Thank you for bringing
If,
me back.
if fucking what? Was that racism?
He'll just slowly raise up his goggles. Just looks to Waffleberg now. Oh, I did not see you there.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess it's true what they say. Cats have 9 lives, but bad eyesight.
Well, you know what they say. Cats have 9 lives, but if you live in zone, it takes away half of them just on default.
You know, your
How-
entire existence,
how
your
close
entire
is-
existence is a fucking catastrophe. I just want to let you know that. You're not perfect.
How close is he to the ship?
His broom's right next to it.
Pinco is going to reach through the bars
Okay.
and stab him in the hands with his sickle
Oh,
and
God.
turn the broom so that he hopefully falls off.
What the fuck?
Okay, make me an attack roll with that sickle. Roll your damage.
Woo!
Now make me a strength check just to see if you can spin him.
He's a racist, but he can learn. We don't have to kill him. We don't have to kill him.
This is Pinco we're talking about here.
Actually, this is not Pinco we're talking about here.
Oh, it's the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is he just looking to you up and just goes, and he just about manages to keep his balance on his broom as it's turned slightly.
Now you see why we threw him off the ship.
And then Pinco just
Yeah,
kind of looks
thanks.
at him. Don't be a racist, or we'll get
Yep.
you. And then sneaks back onto the ship.
Thanks for that, by the way.
Well,
You're all mad, I swear.
Fuck it, I'm
Potoo's-
firebolting the end of his broom.
Tugs at Potoo's coat.
hmm.
Want the broom? Get
That's
it.
it. Wait, are we wanting the broom? Are we wanting the broom? Because I'm about to firebolt the end of the broom just to make him go crashing down.
Pinco definitely wants the broom. Like you can, if you're right next to Potoo, you can see the want in his eyes.
Alekxander! This guy wants to fight!
I'm not that deaf. I do not believe he wants to fight.
Okay. Delris gotta maybe stop, like, trying to kill strangers.
Kuiper's
going
just
back.
like leant against the
Just kind of
The
good looks to the
yes.
tax. Like,
he's like, I have it
Go.
under control, don't worry.
no, you don't. You've said nothing. Go.
Oh no. But well, he moved his thing. See, I knew that the man wouldn't be in trouble. 'Cause I know Moonman's the moral compass of sometimes.
He looks
Every
to
now
all,
and then.
Shrugs.
Looks to the taxi. Leave.
he looks to you all as you roll about this. Pulls out what seems to be like a small info slate thing from his bag. Looks to it, looks to you lot, just nods. Yeah, I'm not getting involved in this.
Yeah,
Good
go.
job.
Well, you still can.
And the broom will descend.
Quick, now's your chance to firebolt at Waffleberg.
Come back when we're less insane.
Which is never.
Okay.
Well, I mean, when I'm on my meds, I'm okay.
You actually have medication.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah!
the bathroom closet. Well, closet over the sink.
How the fuck do you know the layout of my storage?
I also know that the purple elephant came from a portal in your wardrobe.
I don't have a wardrobe, so that's a good one. That's a good one. I've been wearing the same clothing for the last. Anyways, yeah, no, I have meds back in Zon, so you're stuck with me unless anybody wants to get that shit home.
So, is there anything else anyone's doing with this day before we get to night?
Yeah.
Questioning my life choices.
I'd like to go downstairs and could I request an intelligence save from Alekxander?
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Wait.
Yes, I'll
What?
make it.
Don't worry about it.
Fail very dramatically.
Okay, so hear me out. Alexander's getting something to fight,
Oh.
and it's going to be a few of those the Icebornes, are they called?
Yeah,
One that we had on the ship.
the Frostguard.
Yeah, basically Kuiper's just gonna enter the room. Alexander, you would see like one or two of them just start advancing on you.
Just remember, any collateral damage and Waffleberg will have you hanging from the ship.
Again.
I am very confused. I thought you stayed behind. I thought we were continuing this fight later. Why is there two of you?
They would attack.
Yep, you see them draw their weapons and they go for you.
It's time, lads. It's time to accidentally derail the entire campaign by accidentally eviscerating the ship.
Also, while you're down there, Kuiper.
Yep.
Perception check.
Ooh.
Based on hearing.
Okay. Perceptions.
Yes, for both. As you've done this and you're just chuckling to yourself as Alexander draws his weapon to get ready to fight, what he's seeing, you start to hear like a boop, 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 like a beeping
what now?
noise.
Oh no.
What?
Is it from like underneath or in the room?
It's from underneath.
I thought so.
Swang around, case blah 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 blah. Oh no, I'm destroying some shit.
Wow, both of those actually
Okay.
miss.
At that, he's gonna dispel that and immediately tell Alexander to go up deck
So,
and ask
Alexander,
Waffleberg to open the cargo door.
Alexander, as you swipe your sword, try to attack these two, even
You
though
kill
you
them.
swear your shots have gone wide, both of them just dissipate with each swing.
Ego.
They could not even keep their initial phantasmal forms that they seem to have. I'm just that good, baby.
But yeah, he will drag Alexander up if need be and get Waffleberg to open the cargo bay.
It's just kind of getting pushed, and Alexander's just there like, did you see that, Kuiper? I told you! When I get into a fight, I bloody end it. When you'll let
It
me.
was amazing. Do you hear any beeping?
Make me a perception, Alexander. No.
The truth be told, ears are still ringing from when Greatsword hit enemy.
Very good, very good. Waffleberg!
Waffleberg is just throwing his hair. What?
Something's on the bottom of the ship.
How many coins are you throwing?
At this point, it would be about 12.
Okay. Gold, I'm assuming? Or copper?
Copper.
Minus 12 copper from yours, Mariah. Put 12 copper on your sheet.
Alright.
Waffleberg looks at Moonman. Something on the bottom of the ship? Like,
Something beeping, either a tracker or a bomb. We should find out.
oh, okay.
Actually,
We're gonna.
Probably something for Potoo to go investigate. Potoo!
Yes. Potato!
Hmm?
You're coming with me. Waffleberg's pulling out his own broom. We're gonna check the bomb. Or a tracking device. It's a bomb, let's be honest. It's probably a fucking bomb.
Right.
And Waffleberg is going to be a.
Mariah.
Yeah.
You've just heard Waffleberg say that they're going to check the bomb.
You don't need to check me. I'm okay.
Yes, you are okay. I miss my therapist.
So, you
Waffleberg he is flying down to check it.
Potoo, you following?
Yes.
Investigation checks, both of you. If you're sending Lyra down to help Kuiper, you can have Lyra roll for that too.
Sure.
$17. 21.
That perception, right?
It'd be an investigation, but
Oh,
oh, never mind. Can I just state? I think it's because we never did the Kuiper luck roll at the beginning. Kuiper's been rolling very well today.
just a bit.
We're gonna fix that real fast.
No! Yeah, you know,
I mean,
that's pretty accurate.
that is pretty accurate. It's a 50 out of 50. Like, yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay, so he got a 22, but that was on sleight of hand. That was just to make sure that no one heard him planting. But yes, Waffleberg, you definitely find a bomb. Potoo, you also find the bomb. It's directly on one of the hatches that would open out for the bottom to open up.
Alright, so it's actually a bomb.
It's a bomb.
This is why having a moral compass fucking sucks. If you don't dick people over, they're gonna dick you over. Waffleberg's yelling this while he's also disarming the fucking bomb.
Well, I suppose this is more ammunition you could use elsewhere.
No, I'm gonna use it elsewhere indeed. I'm gonna use it right on his fucking feline goddamn face. Try to sink my goddamn ship when there's not even fucking water around. What do I need to roll for this? It's intelligence.
Yeah, I believe we said it was an intelligence check for the bombs last time. It won't be with advantage this time because this isn't a Zornite bomb. This is Piltover tech.
That's fair. Although I do have the tool number. They stole a. It's stolen 19 because it's 15 plus 4.
So, you take your time, just trying to disarm it the best you can. And as you're doing so, make me one quick investigation check.
Alrighty. That's a 23.
You see a familiar symbol built into this thing as you're disarming it. You see the symbol of a spider.
Wow.
And it's not Zonite tech?
It's not Zornite tech.
Wow. Waffleberg's just looking at this and thinking, wow. Fucking forgot who they are. That's sad. It's sad when an organization is who they are. You know that, Potato?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, I always wondered why it was a spider and not a... Like, he looks more like a crab, doesn't he?
Yes, he does look a bit more crab-like.
Yeah.
Maybe not even a crab, maybe a crawfish.
I wouldn't go with a crawfish. Maybe a lobster.
Lobster sounds better.
Yeah. After disarming the bomb, Waffleberg will take it. Our ship is faster than that dude's broom.
Yep.
Which means realistically we can still see where that dude's broom is, right?
I'm gonna say it's been a while.
Has it been a while?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
just as it's getting to nighttime. You've seen that.
Alrighty.
Just imagine we end up finding him again.
Oh, most likely. Although I don't know why he'd hate us. Things why it would be out of all characters, why it would be. We pissed off so many. Waffleberg's, by the way, back on the ship.
It's almost as if I've got a giant sheet here now telling me who you've pissed off and who you haven't.
Oh well. It's not like Waffleberg wants. Yeah, Waffleberg's just gonna add it to his collection of highly items that are in the in the bag of holding.
So anyone that would be on deck, you just see Waffleberg and Potoo land. Waffleberg's holding a bomb.
We really should add an anti-explosive thing.
I'm
to
not
the boat,
even going
shouldn't
to
we?
question where you got that. Not even going to question why it was there. I just assume that because you are a bird, cat fucking hates you. That is a good suggestion. I'm going back downstairs now to fight more, whatever they were. I don't even remember their name. I just want to fight. Am I team? Let me know if you find any big frosty fuck faces.
I have a robotic pangolin you can fight.
Excuse me.
He just points to Wilhelm as he's putting the bomb out. Who is in fact a robotic pangolin.
Yep.
It is looking very confused at the moment.
I'm not even. How is this the first I've heard of it?
That's actually really impressive. He's protected during the Dar fight. Oh no, it wasn't you, it was me, but still. He sometimes gets forgotten about it. It's fine. He doesn't have a mind, so it doesn't cause him mental health issues. There's just a robotic side.
So, as the night goes, morning comes. Who's piloting? Is Waffleberg going back to piloting the boats, or?
Waffleberg's back to piloting the boat.
Okay. You see Rel's house.
Just Rel's house? Nothing, no ghosties, no dragons, no crab people, no
just
people
Rel's house.
crabs, no, just Rel's house.
Just Rel's house.
There's not a flower on the roof, is there?
No. It's just Rel's house.
Waffleberg's landing the boat, and he's going to look over to Moonman. I swear to God, if a shadow jumps out at me, if a table lashes out at me, or if fucking people working for goddamn secret organization lash out at me,
hey!
I'm shooting potato.
Why am I the one you want to shoot?
Yeah, why is it always Potoo?
I've threatened all of you. Don't act like. Maybe I have only been threatened. Potato. I'm sorry, Potato. You know what? I'll blame. I'll shoot that guy. He says, pointing to the dude that just tried to talk about imagining his clan.
You shoot me, I'll shoot you back.
If you shoot me back, I'll shoot you back.
Oh yes, Mexican standoff. Perfect.
And
What's a Mexican?
I don't
Just
know,
go-
but that's a very fun
yeah,
saying.
I feel like I need to get this image up because Alexander, you're watching Waffleberg argue with this.
Oh, 3.5 feet of it.
Oh, no
Goodness.
squirrel?
Scar's
no,
having
he's
a
on the
tea party with the lady.
Ah, that's nice.
Somehow, some way, you have found a way to bring me to even more strangely small creatures that are
Except this one will fight you.
And that's
the
Bo, you're just
overpowered
overly tall.
criminal. Yes, I am
Meanwhile,
overly tall. Thank you for noticing.
meanwhile, Nar's just still.
Which just means you're at the perfect time for me to stab you in the groin. And he just pulls out like his little spear thing.
I think this one wants a fight, lads.
Fight, 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 fight.
Oh, wait.
Waffleberg is saying as
See how
he's
this
Oh
ends.
no.
Fight, fight,
I'll
fight.
just-
Pinco tries to firebolt him that once.
Delris just literally just kind of sighs and walks into Rel's house.
I'm sorry, wait, hang on a minute. You actually want me to fight this one. You've stopped me from fighting every other thing we've come across on this trip.
To be fair, I didn't stop you from trying to fight the cat person. You just chose not to fight the cat person. But yeah, you can
that
fight
was
this guy.
entirely you.
Yeah, I don't care if you fight this guy. In fact, I think he might actually like it. But have fun. You're his property.
Oh no. So, Pinco, you fire off a little firebolt. It goes errantly wide. And I need a certain someone now to make me a quick little dex save.
Who?
Did you just shoot the baby?
Umpa just about dives out the way.
Waffleberg is picking up Pinco. Waffleberg is opening a crate, putting Pinco in the crate. Waffleberg is closing the crate. Waffleberg is grabbing Oompa. Ship. Nobody hurts Oompa.
Hopefully,
And goes in the timeout box.
kind of like,
Let's
As-
let's take Oompa inside Rel's house.
Like, I quite literally rolled a d9, so it were like, oh yeah, no. 1 to 6 would be either of you lot, aside from Pinco themselves. 7 was Umpa. 8 would have been the twins' mother. 9 would have been Stellara.
I also know for a fact, due to how Pinco works as a character and some strange ability that he has.
Oh. Oh.
I didn't even hear anything.
Yeah, neither. Pinko has the ability to just make people shut up.
I mean, yes.
basically,
It's called killing them. Basically, it doesn't matter that I put him in a box because I know he can get out of the box.
Yep, there he goes right now.
He's already on the move! Quick, get him!
So,
No, Pinko's actually in the box, just sitting there.
while people are chanting for fight, 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 Doris, I believe, is it, or Alari?
it's Delris right now.
Doris, you hear the chanting stop after a bit, and just like a silent gasp as you just push open the door and just enter. Just to see Rel sat at the table, just Scarl just looking out of her ball. Oh, there you are. Just heard a bit of commotion there. I'm guessing Cled quickly got onto the ship. He saw me try to clear land a couple of days ago and decided to stick around.
Yeah, we have someone new with us who likes to fight as much as him, so that's probably what the commotion is.
You have
See,
to spend more time with Cled. How is that working out for you?
it's, You gotta take the good with the bad. The good is spending time with Skull. He's actually quite delightful when you get to know him. I don't think I need to say what the bad is. It's at that point where Waffleberg walks in behind you carrying Umber.
Holds out her arms for her.
Umber just looks kind of angry.
Ben.
Yeah.
Just kind of from Waffleberg, and he's like,
What happened?
Fluffy Yordle. Yordle. What the fuck is it? Poro decided to fire a fireball. Missed and almost hit. It's fine. I put it. What the fuck are you doing in my pocket?
Not anywhere. I am still in the crate.
Oh, you're still in the crate. I was like, what are you doing? Because that's happened before where you just put it in his pocket.
You feel something rustling in your pocket, Waffleberg. You just open it up. It's just for the eggplants.
Waffleberg's just going to take a quick bite.
it's
Just
just
imagine
not
it's
Full
not
on.
somehow the Noxian Poro's there instead.
Oh shit! I forgot you were part of this party. Hi.
No, that's still in Mariah's hair. It's now counting the coin it just made yesterday.
Delris will just be kind of sat there, just kind of like brushing Umper's hair, basically.
I'm guessing that's the
Oh, my God.
child you were still talking about?
Uh-huh. This is Umpa.
That's it? I don't even know what that is.
It's
She's a Yeti.
Runeterra's child.
No, she's not.
They look a lot alike.
No, we don't.
Also, just for
The
thingy's sake, Alekxander, roll me 3 strength checks.
Oh yes, darling.
It's like,
Fail.
she-
Fail. Fail.
Strangely low strength for a barbarian, but whatever.
She's a Yeti. Like, really smart and really good at bonking people with her club. And she's so cute.
After a bit, the door opens.
uh-huh.
Both Alekxander and Cled just march in. Both of them having a black eye because both of them hit each other once.
You had your fun?
Would it be bad to say it was a disappointment?
We seem to miss most of our fun. Literally missed it. But we got enough fun. Enough for Alekxander to be actually happy for 10 seconds! Huh?
Is this how
Anything?
Freljordian you produce? This seems to be a very big upset.
Also, I should probably drag these two as well. Alekxander, you see this lizard licking out of a bowl.
So I do. I hate it.
I love Carl. He's wonderful.
Delris is chatting to this lady.
Minus the
I
armor
definitely saw the
horse.
horse first and went, that's not a lady, but okay. If I could call that a horse, it's more like a fucking Tokyo tentacle with fucking legs.
You would not believe how hard it is to find an image of her by herself.
And
Yeah.
not in her armor.
Well, yeah, one part of that is significantly cooler than the other, unfortunately.
Well,
Um,
her horse is her armor. She uses ferromancy. She bends metal. And she literally bends the horse into armor, and then will start running and bend her armor back into a horse and ride the horse.
As you do.
So I'm guessing this is your other new companion as well.
Yeah, that's Alexander.
I'm sorry to hear it. Well, sorry,
He just
no
wants-
offense to you, it just seems like you're like a Cled kind of person.
I do not feel like I should be insulted by this.
Make me an animal handling, Kuiper.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, we have a few other people.
A few other people?
Yeah, like my mom. We picked up Nar.
What's a Nar?
Um,
And then Nar just leaps through a window.
I just imagine it as he leaps through, and then he starts doing his like in-game dance.
Yeah, just
Shooby,
on top of the table.
Yeah!
Just
shooby, ah.
Shooky, shooky, ah! Shooky, shooky, ah!
Oh, that's a Nar, I'm guessing. Kuiper, as you reach to Scritch, Skull happily accepts the Scritches. Just kind of leans into it.
but yeah. Stellara's still on the ship too. Oh, did we ever introduce you to the Zeebles?
Yes, I do believe you did. Your the little flying ferret things.
Yeah, Nyx doesn't like me that much.
I mean,
To be fair,
Zeebles,
you did kidnap her.
No, she likes Alari. She just doesn't like me.
Zeebles are quite. They find it difficult to bond with anyone aside from who they first bond with. If that makes sense.
She just kind of reaches round the back of her, like on her, like round her back, and just pulls off Sharky. It's
Yeah,
like,
But I still have Sharky.
yeah. I mean, I'll give him this. He looks less flea-ridden now.
He's a good boy.
Also, Potoo, did you do something with your feathers or something? You look different.
Yeah, sure, you can say something like that. What, does it look bad?
Yes.
Just not looking at Waffleberg or Kuiper.
Normally I'd say no, but given what's been going around these places recently, just makes me kind of wary, if anything.
Hmm.
Green just seems to have a bad connotation recently.
I just kind of go back to the ship, and she kind of drags her mother off the ship.
Oh, your mother was already halfway there. It's just like she'd waited till the fight had stopped before she came out.
Just drags her the rest of the way.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Rel, this is my mom.
Oh, not like that. How I expect it to be if I said you so. Hi, I'm Rel.
Wait, what?
It's just a bit awkward meeting someone else's parents, given the whole.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Let's just say I don't get along well with my own folks.
I mean, to be fair, I don't really get along well with her.
I wonder if it's just a parent thing then.
Maybe.
I was a great parent.
You're a parent?
We've been through this.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
nothing?
Yes. I was
I
a
don't even
father.
remember mine.
Do I?
Waffleberg's just in a corner depression.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm guessing you also have the same kind of parental issues? She just looks to Mariah.
Me?
I mean, everyone else in the party seems to do.
Oh, my parents love me. I think.
Oh, it's good to hear that someone does. What's the note you got clutching there?
No.
I'm just assuming, like, Mariah's still clutching the note for the mech school.
She would hand it to her.
She just quickly reads through it. Huh. Sounds like my horse just a bit less, special. Not that this is a special, it's just, yeah. He just has it up back.
You have an issue with robots?
Not so much with robots. It's just given my powers, I have to be a bit careful around metal things.
Yeah, that's fair. You're like a walking magnet.
Why do you think I don't really have that much metal stuff in here?
That's a shame. It's great music. You should really try and expand your horizons.
Delris kind of walks up and is like, "You are a magnet for hugs."
I would also like to state that death metal technically does exist in Runeterra.
Yep.
This is one of the canon music genres.
Yep, like even without getting into the whole thing of pentakill, you've got
Yeah,
like it's one of the main musics to come out of Zone.
it is Zonian death metal.
Yep.
Pentakill Shadow Isles. Or
It's
the
also
Noxus.
yeah, it's also an AU thing.
Yeah.
Is there giving Rella a hug like?
So, how long are you going to be there?
A weekish, 2 weeks maybe.
Okay, so I'll be looking after the ship for then. Are you all going?
Mom wants
Most.
to stay behind. Delara will probably stay behind
Well,
to watch the ship.
still always just chuckles like, well, you do need the bit of extra thingy because of a certain someone. Just motions towards Kled.
That's fair. But do you want to stay?
Umperklings.
No. Okay,
Oh my
so
god, Yordle.
Umpa's coming to Vandal with us.
Oh, that reminds me, I did have a visitor that came by yesterday. I believe they went back to the forest, but they said they'd come back soon. Said they were here to pick you up.
Pick us up?
Yeah,
What did they look like?
Did
small
the
little,
name start with a D?
no, small little
Darn.
funny fella. Well, small little funny girl. Large hat.
No!
What?
Waffleberg sitting. Waffleberg sitting.
Who? I'm not sure. Is this one we should know?
Yeah, it's
Sounds
Lulu.
like
Small fuzzy fellow with large hat. It's Lulu.
Yep.
Waffleberg's got PTSD. He's already hidden in the closet.
Lulu?
Yeah, that's the name.
I don't know what it is with Waffleberg and purple things, but he doesn't seem to like them.
Holy shit, he doesn't!
Where did she go?
What's that?
Oh,
I think the only purple thing he doesn't hate is Mariah.
Where did she go?
You then hear a knock at the door.
Opens door. Still holding Umpa, by the way.
On the other end.
Oh, hi.
Ah, there you are.
The-
That was good timing.
We were just talking about you.
Just slowly looks up at Alexander. Who's that?
New guy.
They're not from
Alexander.
They're not from
My name
Noxus.
is Alexander Romero. The first thing you should know is that Waffleberg has given me the power to take out intestines straight through stomach. Otherwise, I just like fighting things.
Pretty sure anybody could take intestines through the stomach.
I just realised if Alexander introduces himself the same way every time, we could all follow him.
It's just like she just looks up blank expressioned. And then it immediately goes back to being chipper. It's just like, oh, I'm Lulu. I like turning people into cupcakes.
That is a very strange way of performing combat. You are a strange
Can
creature.
you teach me?
I mean,
No,
it's
you
glade
would
ma-
turn cupcakes into gravy. You're not allowed.
I mean, it's glade magic, but I'm sure Pix may be able to.
Does it taste nice?
I've tried it once. Not really.
You should not
Oh,
eat opponents. That is cannibalism.
Oh no! It's not because it's not because of that. It's just because it was grape flavor.
think about it hard enough. It's not.
Yeah, no.
I'm thinking about it very difficulty. And no, I still think it's cannibalism.
It'd be
I mean, there's
cannibalism if it was
totally
another
different
Yordle.
species.
Can we not get into a debate whether eating someone when you turn them into a cupcake is cannibalism?
You should stab Cupcake instead. That is dead. Definitely dead.
I
I
mean,
shall stab every cake I meet from now on.
We had
Thank
to-
you for this information.
we had to do it before when some Noxians found us. Turned one of them into a cupcake and then Tristana shot it and it just exploded everywhere.
Oh,
I feel
One
like the next time.
because the
My-
rest of you guys. Sorry.
It's fine.
While
Go
you're
ahead.
here,
Oh, what was that? Sorry.
This is not how this works.
I think I missed something there.
Just Discord delay.
it was
doing
they
at
had
its
started
fucking
talking.
finest.
Yeah, they started talking over each other, and then they both said sorry. Discord delay. They started doing it again immediately after like 5 seconds of a break, so that we could discover.
Well, I'm here because of this. And she pulls out a letter.
That's not what I said.
What did you say?
I said while you're here.
Oh, well, I'm here. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself. Go on.
could you turn me into a Yordle quickly?
Well, I mean, I was gonna have to do that anyway when we get to Pandal.
Yeah, but I want Rel to see it. She'll get a kick out of it.
Oh, no.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna put Umpa down.
Cheers.
I'm not ready for this tonight.
You just watch as Lily just taps the staff and then just kind of swings it and kind of bonks Delris on the head with it. Can you just watch energy surround her? And her form changes into a small
cupcake.
female Yordle.
I am. What?
Oh, yeah. You're new here, I should explain. Bandle City, not really used to humans. We did actually have one human come through a few days ago. Kind of mangled.
That might have
Okay,
been what
so I
happened.
simplified city then.
That might have been what happened to the person in the box.
There was a person that I do not care.
Just kind of walks over. It's like,
Hi, well.
I need to be completely honest. I enjoy being with this party, but it's like taking repeated penis punches, one after the other. And I do not know when the next punch to Wang is coming.
Right now, Waffleberg is on his way.
Oh, Waffleberg's
Just
here.
have-
Where is he?
Delris just walk up to Rel, just like,
Hi,
That-
well.
Rel's trying not to laugh.
It's me, Delris.
Yeah, she looks at it, she laughs.
Hello.
To be honest, this is some of the most cursed shit I've ever seen. I think I'm out. I want to go home.
Oh, trust me. If you think this is bad, it's going to get much worse.
I'm not ready for this.
I came to fight an island, and now we're going to be turned into small, fluffy raccoons that probably, I don't know, have rabies and apparently look like whatever that is. I'm terrified. I'm not normally terrified. I think I'd rather go and fight that ice bitch again. Well, we didn't fight her, but I'd rather exist near her again. So that's saying something.
So,
Babies.
as Waffleberg leaps out the window and starts running back to the ship to try and get it up, you just watch Lily just have a smirk on her face as she just starts swishing the staff around. Waffleberg, you then notice Pix is flying next to you. And Pix just boops you and channels Lulu's spell through it. You're a Yordle.
The Whopper muted.
Whopper, use
If
it
you
on
can
me.
even turn bird into goddamn Yordle, then I am.
Next? No,
Just kind of
that was next.
looking at looking at Rel is like,
I got fluffy ears now.
Goodness, if
How-
I
how
do
long
not
do we
care
have?
what I turn into, I better still be able to carry big sword because I didn't bring anything else.
Oh yeah,
That
no,
is
no,
a-
no.
I brought other things.
No. It's. Let's put it this one way. Lulu will actually offer you her staff to hold.
Excuse me, what?
Try it.
Take staff,
It's just about lighter than your sword is.
looks to the nearest person because he completely misunderstands what's being done here. Whoever
He's
the nearest person who isn't currently a Yordle is getting booped, and Alexander is expecting a raccoon to pop out.
Who would the
He
nearest
thought
person
with
be?
what that you'll be able to carry your
Oh
your
god,
swords.
I just realized who the nearest person is.
Who is it?
You boop Cled.
I boop Clyde.
Cled turns
Actually,
into
can I boop someone?
he said,
Can I
who
boop
isn't
someone who isn't already a raccoon?
someone
the
who
nearest,
isn't a
yeah, the nearest person that would be Potoo.
I'm what's Potoo even anyway?
Bird.
Bird. Well, let's
Right.
find out. He misunderstands and thinks that he's been asked to boop someone, so he's gonna boop Potoo.
Make me an Arcana check.
Oh boy! Gonna be a nat 1, lads. Nat 9.
If I recall right, they said they were doing a quick BRB. Yeah, they're not in the Discord. I'm guessing their thingy crashed on them. But I can still go through with what it happens. You boot Potoo, and Potoo's form changes. Potoo's now a cupcake.
Dude.
No.
They do not even. That is. I don't. Is that supposed to happen?
No, that's what happens when you're not used to magic.
That is a very powerful way to not be very used to magic. That is a very powerful way. Very indeed.
You could say it's kind of like a wild way. She just takes the staff back.
I have a genuine question.
Yes.
If that is technically, well, I obviously do not understand all nuances of magic, but from my very little training that I have had in the ways of magic, does that mean if I crush the cupcake, the spell ends, and then suddenly underneath me is human, right? That's how polymorph works, yes?
No. Mainly because if you crushed her while she was a cupcake, she would then become a bird and not a human.
It's very, very good point.
But I
Excuse me,
get
I
what you're
only
on
come from
about.
a place with lots of very, very white people.
Yeah, I get what you're on about. If you crushed if you crush someone when they're a cupcake, they would turn back. Yes.
And Potoo's okay.
I'm going to elbow drop the cupcake.
Too late. Kuiper's already saved the cupcake.
I'm going to elbow drop the cupcake in Kuiper's hands. Because I cannot think of anything dumber and more dramatic that Alexander would adore to do right now.
I'm going to say that Kuiper will protect the cupcake at this point, just purely because Ranna's not in the chat at the moment. I don't want you elbow dropping a player if they're not here to defend.
Surely the worst case scenario is polymorph ends.
Also, Kuiper, make me a dex check.
Misty Step, he's convinced this thing's
Okay.
gonna explode and Potoo's gonna explode, but I'll still make a next save if you want.
I mean, if you missed a step in, that's fine. So, Alexander, you go to elbow drop. Just as you're about to get close enough to actually connect, Kuiper and the cupcake just kind of vanish.
He's now
Alexander's-
outside.
Alexander's just sorted her laughing, bit maniacally.
He's outside, horrified face, just cradling this cupcake.
Pinco's just gonna step up and walk over Alexander's head to get over to the other side of him.
Yep,
Probably
Pinko is
would
in the
cause Alexander to laugh more.
way. Umpa is just glaring at you, by the way, Pinko. Just like, just like the stare of you almost shot me.
Pinco is not really paying attention to like anybody really at this point. They're just kind of walking over to the table and like climbing up the chair and onto the table, and then they're just sitting on the table.
Lula's just watching you do that and say, actually, I think the only person I don't need to boop's that one. We sometimes get Poros.
Delris will just kind of like climb up on up to sit on Rel, basically.
She's just trying her best to keep it together. Your mother's just like hand in palm, just like, oh, God.
I'm completely sorry, but this is just so much to take in. Good lord.
And
All I want
Just
to do
kind
is to fight some big, fluffy piece of shit, and somehow I'm in a room with someone who can turn people into cupcakes.
just kind of hugs Rel's like,
Wow, feel how fluffy I am.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to do fucking Russian or war. Christ alive.
No, please don't. Oh, I'm ill next week, by the way, from exactly 7:30 to 10:30.
oh no. Oh. As you're looking at the time we've been recording, I feel like this is a good place to leave it here for tonight.
No, I'm ill right now as well. No, as of right now.
Because it is like
Oh.
coming up to 2.5 hours we've been recording.
And we have returned to Delris.
What have I done? What have I done? The horror.
Was
The horror.
a wowie though.
Alawi isn't here right now. Leave a message.
But Lay,
Yes.
is
We
there
have
a
a message you have
fireplace?
to
in the house?
know.
What was that, sorry?
Is there a fireplace in the house?
It's unlit at the moment, but yes.
Pinco is
Oh,
going
God.
to like point at it and cast create bonfire.
There is now a fire going.
And he is just going to sit and stare at it. And that is where I will leave Pinco for the week.
Okay. So, yes, we are going to leave it there for this week. So, fuck's sake. What have I done? I have
The worst
enabled
thing.
this. This is my. I've only got myself to blame.
Somebody kill me!
You brought back Delris.
Oh, I'd like to get off this ride now.
Never.
My body could keep going, but my soul has just been crushed in every way, shape, and form.
It's fine. We'll get you something to fight next week.
I would
And it
actually
might-
like to stick my sword in something, but I'm gonna have to do it while speaking like a fucking Russian furry, and it's going to.
You don't need to. You don't need to.
I'm going to.
You don't need to, but I
You
want
have
to.
no choice in the matter. You put this curse on me. And apparently, someone's just crashed. Physically
Sounds
crashed.
Are you okay?
Yes, baby. Hi. Can you hear me?
You're banned.
Yeah.
Kill me.
Oh,
Just
Santa's banned the bits with the chicken strips.
I feel like I can always take like 75% of the blame here at least. I'm always taking 75% of the blame here at least. I did
It
run
should
this
be stated.
I did run this idea by Rebecca if she wanted this as a plot line for Mariah, and she did. So I want to place a bit on Rebecca there too. But I will take the majority.
I mean,
of
it should
this.
be stated how depressed he gets as a Yordle. Like, I don't think, if you remember, he was trying to kill himself because of what Lulu did.
Anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in this week. The next couple of weeks are going to be interesting. And we will see you all next time on the Dark Tides of Runeterra.
The Dark Tide. Tell it.